Hello, my lovelies. Hope you're all well. I'm going to present to you collective readings for Valentine's Day. So I'll be doing 4 different readings for the 4 elements. But I've pulled a card, beautiful oracle card for the collective. So for the energy of the 14th of February, this is what has come. This fabulous flower. And these are from the Angel Messenger cards, and it is Emergence, and it's number 21. So already we've got the numerology for Valentine's Day from this card, which 2 and 1 adds up to 3. So 3 is joy, the joy of living, how we express ourselves. And I just want to share with you some of the words written about this beautiful depiction of the flowers, though I'll hold it up for you. The guidance to you through this flower image is that of emergence of love in your heart. It's already underway. The soft green buds, still tightly closed at the centre of the flower, show you that healing is taking place right now in your life. The pink flowers, opening to the light, signify the loving kindness you are learning to use with those you love and those you struggle with. The beauty and emergence of the buds and blossoms of this flower depict both the possibilities for your life and the traps that your rational mind would have you accept as genuine limitations. This image suggests that you are in the right place for spiritual emergence, even if you are having problems remaining unsolved and questions remaining unanswered. Accept that you are being guided by the angels and that you are in the stream of divine love, and that you are healing old pains, fears and confusions that have caused you to try to control your destiny mentally. You need to accept that you are part of a larger plan and that each day you will discover more of the part you play in it. So that's the overall energy for all of you guys for February the 14th, Valentine's Day. Hello, my lovelies. Here's a reading for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn for Valentine's Day, 14th of February. Oh, this is very interesting. You may have seen in my other videos that there's a huge shift of energies as of the 6th of March, where the planet Uranus, which is a huge outer planet, it moves into the sign of Taurus for 7 years. So we're already feeling this shift and change. So for you earth signs, it's not just affecting Taurus, it's affecting all of us. But for you earth signs, ooh, hang on to your hats, my lovelies, hang on to your hats. Right, the first card is transformation. So there's a little angel here, angel of transformation. So going from one way of being into something else. And I'm putting in mind of one of ABBA's songs, The Day Before You Came. So the girls are singing about, oh, I got up and I brushed my teeth and then I combed my hair, I got my clothes on, I got on the train, I went to work and I went out and had lunch. And then I went home and I had some dinner and it was also very mundane. And then it was like the day before this wonderful love showed up. So this is about get prepared. Get prepared, my lovelies, because something really, I'm hearing the word shocking, but it's not necessarily bad shock, but something really is coming to, shock your socks off, all right? And if things have been out of balance, they're coming into balance. So this is a self-mastery card, and it's looking at how we can live our lives out of balance for a very, very, very long time. So when we're in, when we're resisting change and you're just in that, what some American friends of mine call wearing your leisure pants, you know, then you're slobbing about in just scruffy old gear. this is saying get ready, really get ready, because the balance is about to change dramatically in your lives. And what it says is, as a master, I am neutral in the face of opposing forces. From the centre I see clearly, consider calmly and act decisively. So when we hear of the word eccentric, which some people might think I am and have been called, but it just means away from the centre. Ek is away from, eccentric is the centre. So I am from the centre, so your heart energy, I see clearly, consider calmly and act decisively. So because I feel this energy is going to come out of the blue at you, it's finding your centre, because you might feel a bit wobbly because you've been out of balance for quite a while. So if you think of a pendulum as it swings, sometimes we go and we learn something new, so we swing all the way up that way and say, well, that's how things have got to be now. And then you change your mind and then, whoa, things swing back the other way. But it's finding that centre, finding that your own inner balance, that lovely pendulum of finding that centre. And then you start to find a smoother motion, a smoother rhythm. So you're not so way out of whack there or so way out of whack here. So it says in the face of opposing forces. So when something new comes in, it may feel like an opposition, that it's opposing who you have been, and it's going to give you a little bit of a shove in a totally different direction. So I would say, don't turn your back on it, face it. So however this new energy comes in, and it's on the love vibration, face it, because it's going to be very, very different to how you've had things pop into your life before. Oh, this is just amazing. Right, these are the love tarot, and this is the Two of Lightning. So if you see these two people in the clouds, okay, and rods of lightning. So this is a feeling of being struck by lightning, of that love at first sight, out of the blue, when you're least expecting it. Okay, this feeling of, oh my goodness, there you are. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Where did you come from? Well, they've been there for a very long time, and you've been there for a very long time. And this is how the universe works behind the scenes. And it comes along apparently out of the blue. But it's been cooking there. It's been working for quite a long time to bring you together. So as this, as I say, Uranus moves into the sign of Taurus on the 6th of March, Uranus is about rules lightning and earthquakes and chaos and change and things coming out the blue. So as I say, we're already starting to feel that energy. You don't have to wait till the 6th of March. It's already on its way. So if you find yourself in a, like in the ABBA song, just plodding along in life, and you've got your routine and you do this every day and you take the same journey every day, maybe over the next couple of days, take a different road, walk down a different path. I've given an example in a previous video, but someone came to me for a reading. He'd lived in Brazil and he wanted to know whether he should go and live in New Zealand. And I said, well, the universe will show you. The universe will give you some messages, signs, signals, omens. And he said, oh, okay. And I said, you'll probably see them 3 times, but sometimes once is enough. And when he got home, he phoned me. He said, you're never going to believe this. I said, what? What happened? And he said, well, I took a different road to the one I normally do. And there was a huge 20-foot billboard up above him. And it said, New Zealand, only 12 hours away. So he got the message. So do you see what I mean? See where I'm coming from? So take a different route. Step out of your comfort zone a little bit. It can also be, what I'm hearing is, if a friend says, oh, I've got this really nice person I'd love you to meet, I think you'd really get on well, and you go, no way, I'm not going on a blind date, nothing like that. If every bone in your body says no, then don't. However, if a part of you says, I'm going to give this a whirl, it doesn't necessarily mean, I'm going to fall madly in love at first sight. But give it a go, give it a whirl. Have your boundaries and say to your friends, if I don't, please come with me. Probably one good thing, and or be in the background of this meeting. But do something different. Just take another pathway. Take a different route. Now I know for the earth signs, you do like your routines and you like to take a steady pace and sometimes just plod along in life. But this energy is not about that. It's coming in to really shake you up, pull the rug from under your feet. For some of you, you don't know what's going to hit you. This is a card from lovely Gordon Smith, the medium, and they are 5 keys to happiness. So here we are. This is the Ring of Stars, and it's a space family. So there's a beautiful, beautiful diamond there with lots of stars around it. So this is saying this is destiny. It's in the stars. So whether you believe in astrology or not, your own particular birth chart is a photograph of the heavens the moment you were born. So if you've just been plodding along for a little while, this is the wake-up call. It's actually written, the Ring of Stars. It's written in the stars. Your destiny, your karma, your kismet. Something amazing is about to show up. And it's like nothing you've ever experienced before. So just being aware of your old ways of doing things, old relationships you may have had, seeing how you might have repeated things with certain people in your lives, and being very clear. Well, I'm not allowing that again. I'm not allowing that situation to arise. I'm going to be very clear. I'm going to be very open. I'm going to state my case, and have some very healthy boundaries. But this is destined. Something is destined to come in and meet you. And I'm not too you're not going to believe this one. Ready? So these are the romance angels, and it's the honeymoon. And it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So whoever this is coming in for you, you're going to be so loved up, and a feeling of, wow, where did this come from? It's I've been waiting a really, really, really long time with this, and allowing yourselves to be loved, allowing yourselves to be held and cuddled and nurtured and romanced, and when you were in that mode, it's remembering it when it starts to fade a little bit and we come back into our ordinary everyday lives, but knowing that once you have experienced this, you can bring it back again. You have to practice, you have to work at it, but it is also a wonderful lesson for you to maybe when you do look back on some previous relationships, but just as the observer. Don't go back and look at them all full of the emotion of it. So like you're in the cinema, you're watching a movie and it's the projector screen behind, so you're just the observer. So you're watching these old films of past relationships, and you can see at which point in that relationship things started to go skewy, started to go wrong. So it's not about the right or wrong of it, or I did this and he should have done that and I did that. None of that. It's just observing those points along the way. What did you do? What did the other person do? Or how did you react? Or how did you behave to scupper your own chances with them or in self-sabotage. So when this new relationship shows up, you can move beyond that. Lessons learned. You might even end up in Venice. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. And when we get into the honeymoon period, when you draw somebody into your life that you fall in love with, you're actually falling in love with yourself. So they are showing a part of you, a mirror to you, which is you and what you love about yourself, because they've shown up to mirror that to you and vice versa. So don't lose that. Don't lose that sense of love for yourself, because you've reached a point in your life where you are lovable. You're amazing. Because somebody has come into your life to reflect that back to you. So the last card, these are angelic messenger cards. And this is lovely. It's beautiful. Centre of a flower. And it is sustenance. And the number is 42. 42 added together is 6. Well, 6 is love. It's balance and harmony and love. So you are drawing to you a sense of self-love and balance and harmony. And when you project that out, the law of attraction will bring back to you that which you put out there. So sustenance is how you feed yourself, how you nurture yourself, and how you feed and nurture others. So part of the word is sustaining or keeping something going. So the sustenance part of it, if you look at the beautiful pistils in the flower, they are like antennae. So they're sending out little signals, say, to the bees. Come and take my pollen. Come and take my pollen. And spread it. Spread it around. So you are sending out a signal to draw to you that which will sustain you, that which will nurture you, that which will help you to grow and expand. So what you receive from another, from a partner, you can give back in an equal measure. So you're not over-giving, you're not giving your whole self away, you're finding that balance, that measure of sustaining this transformation. For as you transform, people around you will transform. We can't force others to change. So I wish you well, Valentine's Day, my darlings. Ooh, do leave me a comment. I'd love to know who and what shows up for you. It feels like a very exciting time. So as I say, don't keep your leisure pants on if someone invites you out or friends invite you out, because you never know what's around the corner or who you're going to meet or bump into. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing and sharing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.